LLDP. Okay, here it is working. So this one is working and this one I will power on. Let's see here also. I think this one is also working. Let me log in and check here. But whenever you are doing the lab, show LLDP neighbor. Yeah, it is working here also. Let me open this router also, cross check LLDP is working or not here also. Okay, here also LLDP is working. So what I will do, I will show you what image I use here. How I can show you: first power on the device, right click, edit. Here you can see here this image I use I86. okay, if you see, this is the image, this is the image name. If you take this one, LLDP will work. Okay, so let me power on all the device I have here. Okay, and let me take this also and check this one is also working or not. I will refresh the browser and here show LLDP. Yeah, so in this all device LLDP is working. I already shown you the image, so you can use that one if you are doing the lab in the EVE-NG. And here if I write show LLDP neighbor, you will get who is the neighbor you have here. If you see, I am in the R2, so I am writing here show LLDP neighbor, where I am writing this one in the R2. So in the R2 I am writing here show LLDP neighbor and I am getting the neighbor information. If you see what information I am getting, I am getting like I have one neighbor, that is SW2. I have one neighbor, that neighbor name is SW, sorry, not 2, 1. That neighbor name is SW1. And it is connected to which interface? You can see this is my local interface. R2 local interface. This is R. Okay, this is R2. His local interface is E0 by 0. And what is SW1 interface? This one, E0 by 1. So what we can say here, in simple we can say we are doing the LLDP lab. Here I am using 3 router and 1 switch. And if I want to check, I can write show LLDP. With this one we can get the information LLDP is enabled or not. If I write show LLDP neighbor, I will get the neighbor information. We can say like that. So now I know that I have one neighbor whose name is SW1. And if I want to check here, I can go to SW1 and I can put the same command. And here we have some more command also. Here we have some more command also. If I write here, like I can write some more command. Let me write show LLDP entry star. You know this command. If I write this command, we can get the neighbor information in detail. What you can say here when I am writing here, like this command, let me show you what I wrote here. I wrote here this command, show LLDP entry star. So here you are getting more detail. You are getting more detail. We can say what more detail you are getting. You are getting here IP address also. If you press enter, you can see here what information you are getting. When you write this command here, you are getting, you have the neighbor name you can see here, and the chassis ID you are getting, Ethernet interface, software, whatever we have. But if you see, you will get the IP also. If you don't have the IP assigned to this neighbor, you will not get. If you see, I have SW1. But if we assign the IP here, you will get the IP. So we assign IP, we are getting the IP address also, whatever IP we have here. So we can get the IP address also with this command. So we have another commands also to get the more information. So we can write this one. And we have some more command. Let me show you that also. Like we can press the question mark, show LLDP. If you press question mark, you have entry, you have interface, you have neighbor. Entry we check, and we check the neighbor. We can write like interface, and you can press enter. It will show you all the interface. Okay, so what I done here, just I wrote here. If you see what I wrote here, show LLDP interface, this one. So with this one we are getting the interface detail. If you see all the interface detail we are getting here. So whatever interface I have, we are getting that one. LLDP is enabled there. So we have this option also, we can check that detail. Now we can go to this switch and put the command here. What command we can write here? Same thing as we do, like we can write show LLDP neighbor. Press tab key, automatically it will come. Okay, so here you can see how many neighbor we have. You can see here how many neighbor you have here. You have how many neighbor here? If you see R3, R1, R2, you have 3 neighbor here. I am here in the SW1. I am here in the SW1. This is my device where I log in. I am in the SW1. I log in the SW1, we can say. And I have 3 neighbor here. 3 neighbors are connected to me. And this is my local interface. And this is the capacity of the device, and this is the device interface. Now imagine like any one device, they don't want to send the information. Imagine this is R3, so we can go to R3 here. Okay, I am here in the R3. Imagine R3 don't want to give his information to SW1. So how we can do that one? We can go to the interface E0/0 and you can write here no LLDP transmit. Okay, so what I done here, like as I told, we have this option here. Like what we can say, like as I told, we have the option in the LLDP. If you don't want to send your information, just go under the interface and write no LLDP transmit. So your information will not go, but the other guy information you will get. We will see the output. So we can say here, your information will not go, but you will get the other guy information. You can press Ctrl Z and you can write here show LLDP neighbor. So you can see you are getting the switch